Without political transition, there will be no successful transition as such. I'm convinced. And if I look at the way how Afghan partners, political leaders, the administration, legal opposition, but also the civil society, how seriously they are approaching these matters, I'm encouraged. Do they have a solution? No, they don't have a solution. Do they have a sort of emerging national accord on which fundaments they will build the way forward? Not necessarily. They have elements. They are developing it. There are different efforts. Is it inclusive enough? Not necessarily. It is not inclusive enough, in my opinion. But is there a progress? Yes, there is a progress. Economic development, I agree. The bubble economy is disappearing. Does it mean that the country will collapse? Not. Part of the growth of the GDP, whatever measured imperfectly, etc., was because of the growth in agriculture last year. It's an undeniable fact. This is corroborated by facts. I'm not saying that all the statistics is perfect, but definitely this is corroborated by facts. And we see these kind of elements that can, again, serve, in my opinion, as good enough series of arguments that would go counter all these predictions that after 2014 there is doom and gloom, chaos, collapse, and civil war. Not necessarily. From my perspective, take it from my perspective, personal perspective, but also from institutional perspective, we don't see it necessarily this way. There are risks, huge risks, but we see it as a more probable development that this kind of doom and gloom scenarios will not happen.